Hi, I'm Lark. Feel really awkward talking in front of a camera. It's a lot harder than it looks. I decided I want to make this video. Disclaimer, it is not meant to entertain anyone. No one cares, but I do. The purpose of this video is just something for me to look back on so I always remember it. If you want to watch, that's great. This is the story of the time I found out I had a sister at 18 years old. My dad is a whore. It was the night of December 26th, 2019. Let me give you a little backstory. Every single day that I remember from my childhood is me constantly asking my parents, I want a sibling, like I want a sister, give me a sister. My mom's gay. How they had me, I don't know. I'm still confused. I need therapy. It's a confusing situation. Because I guess my mother doesn't like the penis. Maybe that's why she just didn't want to have another kid. Like 2-3 years old, I'd be like, where's my sister? Where's my sister? Because I felt like I had one. I could feel it. Since I'm an only child, I tend to I'm not like spoiled, but I tend to get a lot of things that like I want. You know, I've been told no, obviously, but the only thing that I could never get is a sibling. And it's the one thing that I wanted more than anything in the world. So on the night of December 26th, my dad was in the hospital, nothing crazy, just having his back problems that I got from him, to visit with my mom, and they told me to leave the room. I was like, you know, since when am I left out of conversations? Like, I have major FOMO, like I was not okay with that. But I left the room. Inside the room, I hear my mom say, that's your kid! I was like, what did he just say about me? And then I walked back in, and they were both like looking at each other like, I was like, alright, like what's going on? My dad just looks at me and my mom's like, and then he's like, you're about to find out the biggest news of your life. He didn't even say it in like an optimistic way. Like, no, he's like, you are going to find out the biggest news of your life. In my head, I literally was thinking like, the biggest news of my life would be that I have a sibling. Try to beat that. Like, this is not going to be the biggest news of my life. Little did I know. And he turns his phone around, he's like, you have a sister? It's ironic that I found out in a hospital because like I needed like help. I needed help. I got really dizzy and lightheaded. I couldn't breathe. First thing I did was call my boyfriend. A few hours later, my dad texted me a picture of her senior picture, and then that really like warmed my heart because it was beautiful and it did resemble me and my dad. He proceeded to tell me that she's 18, which is my age, and she's 2 months older than me. And I had like a lot of thoughts about it because I had immediate love for her. Like, I didn't feel selfish or jealousy that I'm not the only kid. Like, I didn't feel one negative emotion about it, which like I am negative. It was kind of confusing to comprehend that like all this time, like all these dad and daughter times I had with him, like I wasn't the only one, which doesn't affect me in any way. It's just weird, you know? I was kind of mad at him. If you knew how badly I wanted this, why you wouldn't tell me and why you would keep us apart. At times I desperately could have needed her. I lost my grandma, which she was basically my mom. She was my best friend. And I think it's like really beautiful that like I lost a family member and I gained a new one, you know? A few months later, I met her at Applebee's. A few weeks after that, she came to my house and slept over for 2 days. I was so nervous. You know, what if she like doesn't like me? What if we don't bond? Because I like yeah, now I have a sister, but what if I don't bond with her? But we did. She's like so sweet and such a good person, and we talked for a little bit. Like, she told me how she felt about the situation, like with my dad, and now I can be an aunt. Like, now I can have nieces or nephews. And now, like on my parents' deathbed, I won't be sitting there alone. That got deep. But like, you know, like it kind of sucks to think about your parents dying and you're like the only kid and you're in there alone. But now I have someone to go through all that stuff with, so it's pretty amazing. I hope you enjoyed that, if you even watched all the way till this point. Like I said, this isn't meant for anyone's entertainment or anyone to watch. It's just for my own personal, like, to have this, you know? And I think it's like a really nice story, so thank you for watching. Maybe I'll post more videos, but bye. Thank you for watching.